All right, today was one of those days where you look outside and you're like, yeah, I want to go for a walk.
Yeah.
So nice out there. And then you step foot outside and you go, nope.
Not so much.
Not for me.
Yeah, it was, and it's the wind, like
Yeah.
it's making a big difference. And I was surprised that we got to 41 today, but which we would be like thrilled with a lot of the year, the winter. But yeah, it just didn't play that way. And I'll show you why with the wind chills here in a second. But that 41 in Portland and Wiscasset, 38 in Bangor, those were the high temperatures briefly, but when you take into account the wind right now, it feels like 25 in Portland, 21 in Lewiston, 7 in Rangeley, 10 in Greenville. So I think it was, as I put it earlier in the week, a little rude today, a little bit more of a winter, kind of winning that battle on the way to spring. We did have a lot of sun, as Sammy noted, and that made it feel a little bit nicer, especially when you're looking outside, but it didn't really do much for the temperatures. So tonight it's going to be chilly, no surprise, right? We're in the 30s now, so it'll be easy to get down to the mid-20s, low 20s, teens in that order across central and northern Maine. We start tomorrow with a little sun. We cloud up pretty quickly, though, through the middle of the day, right around 40 degrees, and then here comes the precipitation, which I think initially will be in the form of snow. I think this model is just a little too warm along the coast, so I think we start with snow tomorrow afternoon, even in Portland and Wiscasset and into Rockland. But the snow has a little bit of a hard time accumulating, especially on the roads. I mean, keep in mind, you've got the sun angle problem still during the day. Those temperatures are borderline to begin with, so snow flying, not doing a lot though. As we get into later on in the evening and the snow line shifts itself north, that's when maybe we'll be able to get some accumulating snow going on. I don't think it's a lot, but there'll be some, an inch or two piling up there. And then eventually warm air keeps pushing. And so by Saturday morning, most of us are changed over, and everyone is changed over through the middle of the day. And it gets into the 50s, even some low 60s over southern Maine, but it's not the 60 you imagined because it will be cloudy and windy and rainy, off and on rain, at least through the afternoon. That front moves out and we clear out for the second half of the weekend, which looks fine. It doesn't look amazing, but we should be able to get to around 40 and it'll still be a little bit breezy behind that front. So I'm going to let the computer models handle this one because I think they have a good idea that we're going to get an inch, maybe two of accumulation out of this thing, and then we'll wash it away with rain. And you can see it's bullseyeing some of the high terrain, which seems fair. It'll be a little bit colder there. So the weekend is split. Monday looks really good. Tuesday looks nice as well. And then we try to capture for 12 hours or so, maybe some really mild stuff on Thursday. You can see it just right there. That's a strong ridge. If we can time this out with some sun on Thursday, we'll be cooking into the 60s easily. But there's a while away, so we'll keep an eye on it. I'd like for it to match up. I hate when, and this happens sometimes this time of year, where you get a really warm temperature overnight. Like that could happen on Wednesday night. It's like, great, you know, who cares?
Enjoy it.
Yeah, 58 while you're drooling. That's awesome. So we'll see if we can actually time it out with some sun on Thursday and get into the 60s. So we'll keep an eye on that. And again, the weekend is as described. Saturday is not looking amazing, but whatever. I mean, find other stuff to do, right?
Exactly. It's still the weekend. It's all good.
Yes.